parachuting.
One thing Berge mentioned is when, at the end of the first half, when things weren't going well, you and Ty kind of got him back in line. I think his word was he kind of got it going sideways. How did you guys do that, and what did you do?
Well, I think as a staff, we obviously felt frustrated. We were pretty inconsistent with not only our execution, but our effort at times. But the whole time knowing our guys wanted it really bad. And we just talked about staying the course as a staff. We know what the plan is, and we want to stick to it. And it was really about what we tell our players is when faced with adversity or when you're rewarded with some success, try not to get too high or too low, and just be consistent. And we talked about that as a staff is we're not going to let one period or one game or one play work things up into a big storm and rattle the cages when we just need to be patient and stay the course, continue to hold the expectations very high and strive to meet those every day. But obviously when you run a course of some steady bumps in the road and success isn't right there for you, you tend to waver at times, and we just kind of had to reel it back in and stay focused ourselves.
Go ahead.
After all the success that you and Chris had at Miami, how does it feel to be able to come to Bowling Green and bring somewhat of a successful postseason run to BG and being able to have some buzz around the program now, people starting to come out? How does that feel to be able to do it at Miami and then come here and kind of start fresh with something new?
Well, it's exciting for sure. I think that's part of the reason we're all here. Coach Bergeron had a vision when taking over the reins, and obviously it's not all sunshine and roses from where we came either. There's a lot of hard work and blood, sweat, and tears on everyone's part, and the same is true for our program today. It is exciting to see the community and the alumni base rally around the program here in Bowling Green, and they're deserving of it. It's a very loyal fan base, and it's a good hockey community, and it's been too long since they've had a chance to see success like this, and we're excited for our players to be able to bring that to this hockey community, and certainly everyone's rallying around it, and hopefully our guys feed off of some of that emotion, but because with all the hard work that everyone puts into it on and off the ice, you like to see people rewarded for that effort, and it's good to see that here today.
What's been the difference in Chris the second half as opposed to the end of the first half when things weren't going well?
Well, I think we've been pretty consistent, and coaches stayed the course. He had he had a very clear and decisive plan coming into this 2 years ago, and we've been marching to that drum every day. And again, there's highs and lows to that, and you win some recruiting battles, you lose some recruiting battles, you win some hockey games, you lose some hockey games. Some guys that get injured, others don't, but the plan is working, and we're committed to excellence at a high level, and we want to associate ourselves and recruit young men that are willing to be great in everything that they do. And I think our freshman class this year is proving that they're willing to take on any challenge and stare it down and put their best foot forward and take the outcome of that. So I don't think I'd like to believe as a staff and starting with coach, we haven't changed too much. We've tried to embrace the moment and enjoy it maybe a little more and not focus too much on what's down the road, but focus on the now. Although anytime you're running a business or an organization or program, there's a long-term plan, but let's not that get in the way of today. And so I think we've been pretty consistent in staying the course, and if anything, maybe enjoying the days more one day at a time and not looking too far ahead.
That's good. All right, Barry, thank you.